Some advocates and lawmakers are pushing to pass parole justice legislation this session.
And today, our New York Capitol correspondent Elise Klein breaks down the legislation and spoke to advocates personally that were impacted by this issue. Elise joins us live tonight from Albany.
Nick, Renata, good evening. Some advocates tell me that legislation around this issue is essential to protect crime survivors, prevent violence, and end mass incarceration.
What do we want? Justice! When do we want it? Now!
During the first week of legislative session, advocates call on lawmakers to pass a series of parole justice bills related to parole board eligibility, workers' rights, and sentencing reforms. For some, this issue is personal. Tiana Taylor, an advocate with the Release Aging People in Prison campaign, or RAP, says her father is incarcerated and has been in prison since she was 10 years old.
He's done everything in his power while incarcerated to make amends, and he made a promise to me and himself that he was going to do everything in his power to be accountable for the crime he committed and actually work against harm and violence in our communities.
Taylor says it's critical for lawmakers to pass legislation to expand pathways on a case-by-case basis for parole board release, focusing determinations on who an incarcerated individual is today and what they have done to change.
My father would be an asset to our community, and so that's why we fight for this legislation, because it's not just him. There are thousands of people and families who are impacted by this parole board that's not fair.
Some Republican lawmakers say legislation like this favors criminal conduct and takes away from consequences. Some Democratic lawmakers disagree, saying these bills are a matter of justice.
When people have done their time, they're no longer dangerous to society. And certainly when they're a certain age, now's the time to have them come back into society.
This is the first week of session, and some lawmakers have been trying to pass some of these bills for the past several years, so we'll have to see what happens with them this time around. But we will be following this issue as it develops. Reporting live, Elise Klein, WENY News. Nick, Renata, back to you.